It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Completes this one to Hill. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Trap 60. Check out.
From the 31. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On the draw, this is Mostert. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. They'll go, it's Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
May now on 3rd down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Up and good from Joseph. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. Jukes one defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. They wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Offense up to the line fast. Back now, pressure on its way. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and the big chunk run follows.
Sanders all set to send it away. And, well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Quick on the draw to Gibson. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 11. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. Over to Douglas on the sideline, caught. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Trying to throw for it with May. He connects downfield on 4th. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. To the air on 1st down, May. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air yet again, May. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. It's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw on third down. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
First down throw for May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
May trying to get here on second. The throw is caught. And he has the New England touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a run with Wright. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kyle Duggar holding him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Right again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
After 60. Buffalo 18. 19 Ryan. Last thing 19.
This might be a free play for him. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. All right, here we go. Second down. Running it after the penalty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Ready up. Let's go now.
They'll go again with Mostert. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast. Here's a give inside to Wright. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
18 run, go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Working quickly here. Milton now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Trap 60. Get up.
They send Hill right.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Miami. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Patriots taking over on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. May now from the gun. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a New England first down.
17 yards. First down, Patriots.
Here we go. Hurt. Back 60.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. From the gun, it's May. Has it downfield working the left. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey, check that. 3.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
How many times do we get to the end of the game and we look back and go, geez, we never knew what was the defining play. Hey, listen, that was just 1 point. It seems small now, but more than likely in the end, that block and that single point could loom very, very large.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Let's go. Come 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Milton. He's got it deep downfield. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Now Milton to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler.
Milton back to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Throwing it again here. Has it at the 7. And in for the Miami touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, there'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 33 on second down. Escapes the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. May on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's May to the air. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. That's taken in by Henry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. To the air yet again, May. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Dolphins have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Throwing now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now, Milton. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Dolphins.
They'll send him over right.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
Here's Milton. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push the lead up to 12. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is May. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They've got 1st down from the 31.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, 18 Pioneer.
They send Hill right. Milton. He's on the move. On the move, looking deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action on 1st.